Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Darkest Dungeon. If you are wondering why I'm stuck at this screen still, basically I have a choice. I can do a medium or a long mission for that matter, with the weirdest, like, B team of all time. It would basically end up being like almost... It wouldn't even be 4 melee, but it would be like... Whoever occupied the final slot, like I guess you could set it up like this or something like that. 2 highwaymen in the middle, Rob at the back, where he would not be able to use pick to the face, which is really his go-to, but he could lunge, but then he'd have to spend some turns moving. All his other moves kind of suck. This is not Rob, by the way. This is Garin. My mistake. So we can either set up an inopportune, you know, C team to go out on this mission while our remaining B team members recover from stress, or we could do this mission, or we could fight the boss if we wanted to, but I don't really want to do that. I think I'd rather just do this medium mission. Activate 3 infected corpses. That sounds fucking terrible. I'm just going to be straight with you. It sounds awful. But we could send out a variant on the A team. We could put me out here, Rob in the number 2 slot, which would not allow him to use lunge, but that's okay. It would allow him to use the other attacks that I use all the time. I barely use lunge as is, so he's like an acceptable kind of DPS analog here, and then Nick here, and Bear here. So if we're gonna do this, we should go back first, and we'll take Rob to the armor smith. Well, the blacksmith, but we'll have his armor smithed. Gives him much better dodge, a little bit better HP. Good, just to make sure that he's, you know, on par with where we want to be on this mission. So that'll be me, Rob, occupying the number 2 slot. The Grave Robber is really... It seems like you can spec it for almost any position. I don't know if I necessarily want it as number 1, but maybe. And then we're just gonna quickly, you know, open up our trinket list here, and we're gonna take off all the trinkets that are not class-specific, because I think we're gonna end up needing them. Rob still has his own stuff, which is fine. Quill doesn't have anything. Garin doesn't have anything. Liza Minnelli doesn't have anything. Josh does have some stuff. Malls should have some stuff. The Seer Stone is something we definitely want to keep with us. Suncloak is something we definitely want to take with us. And, okay. Let's look at how we're going to set this up then. We're going to go on this mission with the infected corpses, so I'm going to take a lot of anti-venom with us, or, whatever. I think it's called anti-venom in the provisions. But first, we got to set up our trinkets. So, let's look at, I don't think we have any Grave Robber specific stuff that Rob doesn't already have. Yeah, Book of Sanity. I don't think it really matters, so we put this on. Gives them less stun resist. I think that's okay on Rob. He's probably the least valuable member in this kind of loadout that we have here. I like Gallows Humor as a camping one as well. Anyway, this is fine. He's got an okay loadout. For me, I would like to have, like, increased accuracy, increased damage. I know there are some like that, yeah. Increased accuracy. The minus 2% crit, we're probably never going to crit as a result of this. It's actually not that bad. But I still feel like this is worth it. And we'll probably give him a Sun Cloak as well, because we always keep our light super high. So, you know, that gives him extra protection and extra dodge, which I think is just a smart play right there. Bear, for you, I think we want to, like, higher dodge is really the most what I would, or the most that I would want here. And in fact, we should probably give Nick the Blight and Bleed resist. Blight resist is going to be good because we're opening infected corpses, which I'm assuming is going to give us some terrible blight. Plus, Bear's heal does bleed, so a little bit of extra bleed resistance on one of our characters wouldn't be that bad. These are all rare. Oh, the Seer Stone isn't. I really don't want to lower his accuracy because I'd like him to be able to hit the stuns effectively. And in fact, now that I think about it, because he is the unit with the stuns, I think we actually want to take the accuracy off of him. And maybe we'll give you, what's your dodge? 10. I don't want to lower that too much. Maybe I'll give you the Seer Stone. And I will give Nick the... Oh, it's only accuracy on melee attacks. Okay, I'm an idiot. So we'll take this back. It's a shame because I wanted to use the... I wanted to give Nick the higher accuracy, because his stun is going to hit 2 units. It's going to be very important. And we don't have Kate's, like, double stun here at the front, which is a problem. I suppose I could send her... Can I send her out instead of Rob, or will she be like, I don't want to go on this mission? She might be like that. But if she's not, we should look at that. Anyway, Nick is going to have the Seer Stone, and then Bear, are you decked out? You're not even close to decked out yet. You're not doing any blighting. Honestly, I kind of hate our remaining trinkets. Lower speed, way lower dodge. No. Light above 75, less stress resist. Absolutely not. Blight skills, we don't have any. Dodge stone. Plus dodge, minus accuracy, slightly. That's fine. You know, I'm just going to send you out like that, I think. Now, let's just look at this for a second. What if I send Kate here, and then I want to go out on this mission? Oh, she'll come with us. Okay, so let's go back, actually, and just make sure that she's decked out properly. We also had her, you know, maybe... I want to give her the one that gives her higher accuracy, although her stun is not melee. So that doesn't matter so much. Sure, just take this. We can live with that. Alright, so hopefully she doesn't get, like, completely screwed by being a slightly lower level. Ah! We already have potent salve, so we don't need to take as much anti-venom. But I'm still going to take probably 2, 1 shovel. It's a long mission, so maybe even 16 food. And definitely 16 torches. It's a medium mission, I should say, not long. That's not torches. Now, we could take some other utility stuff. 20 food is a multiple of 4, okay. But I almost feel like... Oh, shit. Okay, we'll take one of those. We'll take one more shovel just to... Because that's such a problem for stress. And we'll take a key just in case. Our inventory is very full right now. I think we're okay to embark unless we just want to stack up maybe 2 full stacks of food just to be safe. Alright, so this is a medium mission. 3 infected corpses. Hopefully we find 1 right off the bat so that we can use our potent salve and make a little bit more inventory space. This is like the worst map. We're going to have to do a ton of backtracking. What is this thing? Oh, we don't have a choice on whether or not to open it. It's trapped. And we get blighted. That's alright. That's why we have that anti-venom. Please don't touch this. I'm gonna give this... This is you, Nick. You've got the blight resist, or the bleed resist. Left luggage. Someone dropped this recently, probably on the run. It has a lock on it. Okay. I think we've learned a valuable lesson about this left luggage, which is don't touch it. Ever.
In Radiance,
don't ever talk about Radiance. You're much better off buying a Monkey King bar. Infected corpse? Infected corpse? These did not appear to be infected corpses. So I'm gonna... We don't have to explore rooms that don't have, things on them. So I'm going to choose probably to take that approach whenever we have the opportunity to scout effectively. Alright, we'll use a torch to get our light so high that the sun cloak still works.
Spirits are lifted. And purpose.
We're scouting again, which is awesome. Not an infected corpse. Some kind of something over there. And we have another opportunity to pop... Oh, yeah, eat. This is why I always take probably more food than is necessary. And completely fuck over my economy. You know what? We'll loot this. These are usually okay. Having nothing on it is actually totally okay, by the way. I don't feel bad about that at all. Alright, so this is the one. Man, our scouting is so good right now. There's combat, and then there's... I'm assuming that's going to be where one of the infected corpses is, so... center the party, please. Or center the map on the party. We're not going to touch that meat unless somebody forces us to touch that meat. And we're probably going to have some combat here. So again, we want to make sure that the sun cloak is as effective as possible. Here we go. Surprise. No surprise. We don't get to go first. Rabid Rush inflicts bleed. We'll use a bandage as soon as possible. Rabies. I think that's... Oh, minus accuracy. Terrible accuracy. But much better damage. Interesting. I don't know if we want to treat that. Alright, Bear is going to hit the 2 units at the back because there's nothing else that he can really do. That's a nasty dodge there. No blight. Just mark. Alright, you are a double stun at the back kind of guy. Oh my god, are you kidding me? You just crit him for 15 and probably gave, I was going to say, like, a ton of stress to our party. Okay. Smite. Wait, you don't have anything you can get rid of. Okay, you're more of a, smacker kind of guy than a zealous accusation in this situation. Really hoping for a crit there, but still, 12 damage is good. Breakthrough can get the job done here. We'll get the bleed taken off, break through and finish the job. That moves some of these units a little closer to the front as well. Good dodge, at least. And you resisted the blight, which I appreciate. Okay, Bear goes first. Because of the crit, I actually think he's best off healing our Crusader, who got healed for 1. That's not great. With 17 HP, we will try to hit you pretty hard, hoping that the breakthrough would finish the job, but now our Hellion can probably finish it off. Oh, come on with that ridiculous shit. That's just not fair. Okay, we'll use our other anti-venom here. The crits are getting out of control here a little bit. We're gonna have to anti-venom our Crusader, actually. Yeah, stun this guy. Please work. He resisted. His stun resist is 45. I would have expected it to work, though. Breakthrough does maximum 13 damage. I think it's worth a try, like a Hail Mary pass here, to try to get both of these guys killed in the front. Instead, of course, we didn't kill one and then had 2 dodges. Seems legit. So far, so good here. You're gonna break through again. Probably should have been throwing out some double stuns, but that was a pretty good crit there. How are these guys? What is your dodge stat? 18. Admittedly, that's actually really good. Resisted the bleed, got healed for 4. It's a start. No blight. Okay, I can live with that, because he's going to use anti-venom anyway. We can use Zealous Accusation for an attempt at the kill.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
He gets a little bit of stress relief. Oh, come on with the targeting of this guy over and over. Oh my god, the blight is out of control. At least we finally got the kill. I'll be straight with you. Terrible encounter. Just a god-awful encounter there. Yes, Traveler's Tent. Nothing is left. Okay. Well, we got another bit of combat right away. So we're going to not pop a torch. Whoa, what's up with this? At least we surprised them, so we do have a chance here to do some stuff. Blinding gas the unit at the back. The Tenacious Crony scares the shit out of me. It might be Crone, I don't know. So if we stun him, then we can get away with some heals. Thank God he's resisting the bleed over and over. And as long as we keep this going, we can hopefully do enough damage to take out this Blighted Giant before he can get up to some serious shit. What's his stun resist? 70. Alright, so we're just going for straight up, you know, full hits. She just crit for 42, which is disgusting. I'm so happy with that. He might get to attack first. He doesn't. So we're going to go for a heal on our Hellion this time. She bled and only got healed for 1, which is awful. Your stun resist is 45. I feel like we just go for broke and try to take this guy out and let this Tenacious Crony, or Crone, get out of it. Man, those crits are huge. We actually got a lot of stress relief here. Now, that unit did just come out of its stun. This hurts. The fact that she is, like, so afflicted. But we did get the kills there. Okay, this is fine. Inventory is getting a little full, and presumably we have another spell of combat coming up here. I'm not touching any of this shit if I can avoid it. And we'll have Bear try to disarm the trap because he has the most HP. Who would have thought? He's blighted. We have combat coming up. Let's crank a torch open here. We might end up having to leave this mission. Just keep that in mind. Surprise him. No. Alright. Slightly nervous. Bear is going to start by healing the Hellion. They resisted the bleed, got healed for 2. Those dice rolls, man. Not feeling so fantastic about those right now. We've been marked. Groping Swipe does a lot of damage when it crits. I guess that's true for a lot of things. Oh man, they are targeting me 2.0 here. I don't love that. Curse of Vulnerability. Good dodge. I don't ever want to know what that means. 50s. What's the stun resist? High stun resist, but a decent chance for us to get them both. Please. We got 1. I'll take it. Their stun resist is 45 as well. We might be better off. How much HP do they have? 25. Does 11 to 20. We might be better off just weeding them out here. I'm learning that stun resist is not so effective in these later game areas, unfortunately. Now we can throw an AoE attack that'll do some spread out damage here. Okay, his stun is off. Groping swipe. Good dodge. Oh, you get to go 3 times before I get to go once. I see how it is. Seems fair. Zealous Accusation should finish the job. Oh, I hate everything right now. Resisted the debuff at least. Honestly, go for the double stun again. Okay, at least it did stun that unit at the back. Bear, if you're ever going to get a good roll... Oh, it's beautiful. Okay. Then a breakthrough will get the kill. Oh my god, a triple crit. That is by far the most incredible time that has ever happened to us. Okay, that is huge. What is your dodge stat? This is ridiculous. 18? I don't believe it. Go for the heal on our Crusader. 0! Well worth the turn. Nick gets the kill because he will not stand for this shit.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
I think we need to get rid of something to keep our bandage. Oh, we can't keep our crests either. Yuck. I'm gonna get rid of the holy water. I don't know how to use it effectively. We don't need the crests, I think, as much as we need the bandages, as sad as that is. We can either throw out 525 gold, or we can throw out 500 gold. Give me the bandages. I hate to do it. Crests are like... Oh, whoops. Crests are like the one thing that we seem to have a ton of in terms of like the in-game resources. So none... This is a terrible mistake, actually. We couldn't have known about it. But none of the infected corpses are over here. So we have to do a lot of backtracking now. And I thought about just leaving the mission. You know, part of the skill of Darkest Dungeon. I haven't had to use it in a while. But is knowing basically just when to leave. You know, when things look so terrible that there's not much you can do about it. Are we in that position yet? Maybe. I'd prefer to get a little bit more gold out of the situation. Oh, come on, man. He resisted the blight, so that's nice at least, but a little disappointed. We're almost back to our starting room. I don't think there's going to be an infected corpse in that other room, but let's crack a torch open soon. Eats. We still have 16 food.
We require only the strength to follow it.
So I guess on this like large path here, that's where we're going to find all 3 infected corpses. This is still... Oh, we have a trap on this one? No, we've already... Oh. Did I just seriously not see that? Either way, we got the resist, which is just super lucky. Alright. Let's do this. Keep your light high. Surprise them? Nope. Okay. These are standard units, though. We know what's up here. Heal the Crusader. Resisted the bleed, got 8 heal. That's good. Blanket fire. As long as it doesn't crit, it could be worse. Honestly, I think Nick goes for the stun. Their stun resist is getting high enough that we're going to have to probably think about something else to do with these units, but what's your stun resist? 45? And your health is only 21? We'll just go for the straight up kill. Oh, man. That sucks. This also moves us, I think. Oh, no, maybe... Yeah, I think it would have moved us. Shank probably inflicts bleed, but luckily, good dodges. Alright, so we're just going to hew, or chop, or whatever this one is called. That's our turn done. Bear is going to heal again. Resisted the bleed, got healed for 3. That's pretty bad, all things considered. Nick could be pretty close to death's door here in a minute. Alright, just enough damage. That's good, you don't want to overkill if you can avoid it. These dodges from us are actually incredible. I'm very excited about that. So we used our bleed ability here. I haven't been using Blight much. We should be using it more than Incision. Incision does bleed. Their bleed resist is the same as their Blight resist. The chance to hit is the same. No, the chance to hit is lower. But it does lower damage. but it inflicts the blight. 2 damage? 2 points for 3 rounds. That's pretty good. They dodged anyway, so it doesn't matter. But hey, in principle, pretty good. Please let me go first. Nah, I had a feeling that was probably going to be the case. Nick is on death's door. That's the first time that's happened to us in a long time. Oh, come on with that shit. That is horse hockey right there. We're going to smite. Oh, my Lanta. Nick didn't even finish the job. Maybe because he's on death's door. Oh, Jesus. Thank God he resisted the bleed at least. The misses are too crazy. I can't deal with it anymore. That is also thankful. I appreciate that a great deal. The heals are okay. Bear's been doing his part, but not as much as I would like. We can probably get by with Zealous Accusation here. That's a good crit for stress relief. And Nick, try to finish the job straight up. I appreciate it. That encounter should not have been as difficult as it actually ended up being. Let's hope we don't have combat in this upcoming room, and then we'll camp in it. We could go back as well. I've never done it. This is for you, Bear, I guess. Try to open up this box. Stashed heirlooms, we probably can't even hold them. No, we can. Okay, no combat. Big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies. Don't kill my whole party, and we're good. Okay. So, I probably should exit the mission, but we have to at least try to camp first to make this work. So we're going to eat a lot of food to get as much health back as possible, and stress is looking okay. So really what we're going to want to do is buff up our HP. So Bear, treat Kate's wound. Doctor, treat... oh no, I should have used you to... Yeah, I know what's up now. I didn't mean to heal myself there. I meant to click on myself and see what, you know, what my abilities are. Oh, you have wound care as well, so you're going to heal Nick. We still have 6. I think we should honestly go full heals. Our stress is fine. Kate gets healed a little bit more. She might not have had a disease removed, but it's only a 15% chance. And then we can't speak for our whole party, unfortunately. We can reduce somebody's stress. We can increase Bear's stress to do more damage. You're done. You can get higher accuracy or better damage, or sharpen your spear for a better crit chance. I think she should sharpen her spear for a better crit chance. Ah, no, the 10 accuracy. Yeah, sure. Let's take the accuracy instead. Probably better to hit than have like maybe a chance of getting one more crit on this run. So now HP-wise we're fine. The problem is we can't camp. But I still think we can get through like at least one more encounter. Like basically we'll take it encounter to encounter. If our encounter ends up being terrible, then we can leave after that. I would like to at least see what the infected corpses are like here. Good, this is why we take shovels.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption.
Starting to feel a little bit less terrible about this mission now. More crests. At the very least, we're going to be leaving with a lot of those. And it looks like there's probably combat in here.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted.
No, not touching that. Even if we could salvage some food out of it, I don't think that's worth it. Our food supply is 8. Okay, so I was like at 0? That's not good. Here we go. Surprised him. We got the benefit of the sun cloak still. Bear's first move. Why don't you heal Nick? That worked out nicely. We get free turns. Alright. Stun resist is 70. That means we're just going to go for hits. Try to inflict some nasty bleed here. If he bled, that would have killed him. Zealous Accusation should get a kill. Push these two guys up to the front. 70-20. I think we should just go for the straight up kill. And assuming we get to go first, yeah, we have a pretty good chance to finish the job before we even take any damage. Oh, that would have been nice if it did a little bit more, but that's okay. I think Bear's got to go for the kill. It does 1 to 2. Ah, that was already a pretty low percentage chance, but okay. 85% chance to hit, 75. We'll take the 85. Does more damage as well. Well, you can't always get what you want, I suppose. Yeah, of course, because we missed something that we had like a 100% chance to hit. Bear takes 7 fucking damage. He gets to heal himself pretty nicely, so I appreciate that at least. 65, 60, wow. Well, he crit with the grenade for once. And we're gonna get a little stress relief out of it.
A trifling victory.
Gold's doing alright now.
Nonetheless.
We might have more combat in our area over here. So, we'll crank that open. We got another inventory slot open now as well. No combat in here. Where the heck are our infected corpses? The final 3 slots? Maybe they're all in one room, or maybe it's like the corpses that are on the ground and I've been avoiding them. Oh my god, do you think that's the case? That's alright. I mean, backtracking is not that big of a deal. As long as we don't have to use our, our torches too much. I mean, we have a nice amount of them. This is why you bring a, that's why you bring a shovel, or 2 shovels. We don't use many torches when we backtrack, so maybe I've been missing those infected corpses by playing too conservatively. That would be an incredibly stupid decision, but hey, we'll figure it out. Do you think those animal corpses can be infected? That scares me a little bit. Maybe we've already been doing the hard part on this mission, we just didn't realize. Oh, this scares me. That monster must be a big deal because it's the Darkest Dungeon Twitter avatar. I think for once we actually are going to throw out the artillery here. I like that move a lot when it works. Even though it doesn't do that much damage. We already have rabies, so, you know, we're just worried about bleed. Do we have any extra bandages? I thought we picked some up. We probably already used them. Yeah. Alright. Your stun resist is pretty high. Feel like maybe we just throw out a breakthrough here. That did fantastically, by the way. That seems like stress. That's a lot of stress. His stun resist is pretty high. I think we just go for the incision kill. It's the remix to incision. Yeah, you know, we've used that joke about 100 times. Alright, so we've only got the ghoul left. With a 70 stun resist, I kind of hate him, but vulnerability lowers his dodge chance. Is that worth it, or are we I think we're better off just honestly going for a heal. He was already bleeding anyway, so we just got 4 HP out of it. Oh, fuck. He blighted me on that too? That's, I mean, it's not horse shit, but I'm mad about it. Our Crusader's in a bit of a tough position. Good hit. Good hit. Hopefully we get to go first. I'm assuming his speed is not that high. Man, it would have been... If I'd gotten like an 8 roll there, I would have been pretty excited. Probably stress. Yep. Nice. Okay. Could have been worse.
The greater the glory.
Our Crusader's gonna eat shit on this one. But, that's okay. We're below 75% light, so let's crack another torch open here.
Is struck. A blazing star.
Alright, well, we'll have the opportunity, if we win, to use our skeleton key. Okay, obviously, a heal needs to come out here. That's better. And now we just kind of have to eat shit. I'm assuming that this is going to be a very stressful encounter for us. And I'm assuming that we're going to have to put all these people in stress relief, which is why I really want to win the mission so that we don't end up with our economy totally fucked. Great dodge from Bear to avoid that Eldritch pull. Their stun resist is 45. I still think that's worth throwing this out for the chance to avoid the stress. Oh. Fortune favors the bold, my friends. They don't have very much HP, so I think I'm just going to chop them. Oh, it's beautiful. I'm not using that stun so much because we really need Kate as more of a DPS kind of character. Ever since the stun resist of the enemies has gotten much higher. Alright. Bear, probably again a good healer. We are going to get the bleed, so that we broke even on that heal, which sucks really badly. Kate's going to need that next heal for sure. Gonna do a little chop here. Didn't quite get the kill, but it does weaken him enough that breakthrough is pretty much guaranteed, especially with the buff. That's decent. Oh, Nick, I needed you to come through in the clutch for me there, buddy. That's what I was worried about. Bear getting stressed out, I mean, he dodged it, which is awesome, but him getting stressed out doesn't really matter that much because he's very low on stress right now. Resisted the bleed, got healed for 0. Life's a bitch. 73% chance to hit. Good. I think that works more reliably than Zealous Accusation there. 82% chance to hit, and if it hits, it'll almost certainly get the kill. Okay, good stuff. We lived. Can we hold all this? How much are these worth? 1,000 each. Well, okay. I mean, I want to, I want to take it, but I want to use the skeleton key right now anyway. Let's get rid of the medicinal herbs. Take the ruby. We're gonna put a skeleton key on this thing. It unlocks a hidden compartment where we found. We can still do this. Where the fuck are our corpses, y'all? Again, I think if we just have to backtrack for it... fuck everything. We'll try to backtrack for it, because we've done every room except for, like, that one. If we find a corpse on the ground, we will crack it open. I still think we've got a chance at actually successfully completing this mission. The fact that we're alive is fantastic, and I didn't think that it was going to be possible. The camping really helped out. The fact that we had a surplus of food really helped out. We got how many torches? 4 torches left. Goodbye, torches. Anyway. You are not a corpse. Which one of these are... I like when it zooms in when you move backwards. We're still gonna try this. Eerie spiderweb. Treasures are hidden behind the web. Move amulet. 10% chance to push-pull skills. 10% move resist, -4 accuracy. You know what? Just take the gold. I don't care about this thing. We can always come back for it if we find some corpses. But are they all over here? Maybe there's like 1 up there and then 2 over here. Oh, that's an infected corpse and I didn't even realize it. I'm mad now. So what was this room? This room had like a goblet on it or something? I hate myself for this, by the way. But I am going to come back all this way. It's only going to cost us maybe 1 torch. Because I thought that this room maybe had another corpse on it as well. I should have at least moused over to see what was up. That was my fault. What I thought is you'd enter a room and there would be like a big bloated body on the ground. Oh, we've got an actual encounter here because I've backtracked too much. Thought there would be a big bloated body on the ground and you'd be like, you know, oh, that's my infected corpse, rawr.
And purpose is made clear.
We didn't surprise them. They got good speed. This is annoying. No stun. Good. Good start. Probably, maybe this is actually great and it gives us an opportunity to get some good heals out here. Didn't quite get the kill, but it does put us in a position where Breakthrough can probably get 3 kills unless she gets stunned here. She resisted the stun. Oh, fucking god damn it. We want to go for like blinding gas on the unit at the back just to wound it a little bit. She's gonna need to heal. We missed the unit at the back, which might be a good thing so we can actually heal in the future here. Don't get the kill, please. Thank you, I appreciate that.
Perched at the very precipice.
I don't want to talk about this shit. Just stun it. The reason you're stunning it is so that bear has a chance to actually go and heal you. Oh, it's huge! Alright. Oh, no! They're gonna get to go again. Maybe. Nick might finish the job. 63, 57. Go for the 63. Finish the job. Alright. Kate's still debuffed, but that's okay. Now, was there a corpse on this room? There was a corpse on this room. So we're looking for... Oh, Tomo, get out of here. We're in the thick of things here, dog. We're looking for one more room that had, like... Oh, those rooms have all been tackled. So it's really either this room or this room. We're going to try for this room. I'm going to assume that it would be at a terminal instead. Plus, we're closer to this room. We might yet be able to get out of this mission without eating shit. We still got 3 torches, which is actually, to be honest with you, probably enough to get back to that other room in case we have to. There's going to be a trap here. We have to do it. We have to do it.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh.
Bear.
Purpose.
You got blighted? Yeah, okay. Could be worse, probably.
For heroism or cowardice.
Crate is empty. If we don't get surprised here, there is a benevolent force in our universe at work.
By his own eyes.
We should have eaten something maybe before coming in. There's no infected corpse here! God damn it! Alright, so we gotta go all the way back. How much food do we have? 8. I'm not gonna eat anything yet. Again, backtracking is not gonna take many resources here. This is the tensest mission we've had by far. I'm like 50-50 split with whether this ends in a full party wipe or with, come on. That doesn't help. Thank God for the resist. With whether it ends in a full party wipe or whether it ends up with us actually being successful on this mission. I have no idea. We've already used that infected corpse. Okay. Now, we could have made this much smoother on ourselves, but at the very least, we have learned a great many things about what's going on with this infected corpse mission. And now we know in the future, if you find a room that has an animal corpse on it, don't be afraid. Don't be scared, homie. Now, we're going to keep moving on here. Stress is mounting a little bit, but I want to avoid popping this... We've already used that one. Okay, I want to avoid popping this torch. We're going to pop the torch. I guess it effectively doesn't really matter when we do it. If we get surprised on our final encounter, I don't know, man. There is a trap coming up here. It's going to be Nick's time to shine. He has the highest blight resist, maybe. Oh, we didn't even see it, even though I saw it on the map.
By foul invention.
The stress is mounting, man. You might say, just leave, but we have to be so close. All the other rooms have been fully explored. It's really just this one and the other one. Maybe we'll get super lucky and this room actually will have the infected corpse on it. It does not. Alright. This is you, Nick. Thank God he resisted at least. Fuck the tree trunk. Here comes combat. Don't get surprised. Don't get surprised. Don't get surprised. We didn't get surprised. They get to go first usually here, but we got lucky, I guess. 5 to 8 damage. Go for the kill. Nick, you failed me! Of course. Of course our healer gets blighted and crit. Don't die. Yeah, okay, he lived. Heal yourself. Resisted the bleed, healed for 11. That's pretty big. Even if the game still hates him. Wow, the game, like, really hates Bear right now. Breakthrough might get 3 kills. That was pretty sweet. We finished the job. That could have been worse, I suppose. This should be our last room. I'm assuming we have combat. Good chance we get surprised, but who dares wins, motherfuckers. Where the fuck is the infected corpse? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Sometimes a tree is just a tree. Shit's about to get real dark here. In this dungeon. I'm going back to this room just on the off chance that it is it. We gotta leave soon. His resolve is gonna be tested. No, I mean, I didn't think it was, but I don't remember what the rooms are like. Even if his resolve gets tested, we can just leave the run. I mean, I'm I'm kind of resigned to the fact that all of these units are going to have to go to, like, serious therapy after this. So I don't really care if their resolve is tested as long as I can get them back to town. This has been a rude awakening that, you know, the game is getting a lot harder in its later stages. I did not manage stress effectively on this mission. Oh, we're gonna have combat? I think we have to leave. They'll suffer stress on retreating. That's alright. Do we at least get some experience? No. Lockjaw. That's terrible. Flawed release. That's pretty bad on ranged attacks. Hey, Nick gets a little bit better at dealing with this area. That was a failed mission, but we didn't lose anybody. The A-team's still alive here. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. We obviously have some serious therapy to do, and not a whole lot of money with which to do so if we're going to go out on another mission after this. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.